Previously on Cranes, etc.
In October 2021, we reviewed Kranlab's model of the Liebherr LTM 1500 mobile crane. This model was unusual because it was mainly die-cast, and it was also 1:87 scale. With that said, it set a new high standard for a mobile crane in 1:87 scale, and it looked great in the colours of Mammoet. The model included a separate counterweight and superlift, but it only came with a rather large single-line hook block. Also, it was configured with a 50-metre main boom, so in reality it was a bit short for lifting duties such as tower crane erection. In this review, we're looking at a complementary upgrade set. Again, of course, it's in the scale of 1:87, and the Mammoet model number is 410110. Turning the box around, we're in the upside down world until we put it the right way up. And as you see, this set is made by Kranlab. It's a small box, and on the weight bridge it's just over 5 ounces, and that is only 150 grams. Without any more dithering and delay, let's open up the box. And we can immediately see there's an inner cardboard box. And although it doesn't want to come out, it's going to come out. This inner box is obviously quite plain, and when we can find a way into it, we'll open it up. There's the key. We can lift up the flap and then lift the lid. The parts are well protected by a sheet of foam rubber, and the presentation is quite nice because each of the parts is wrapped in soft paper. One thing the model doesn't include though is any form of instructions, and unusually there's no Mammoet collector card. With the paper removed, we can see the first of the boom sections, and this kit gives you 4 so that you can make up an 84-metre boom. There's also 2 decent hook blocks and a metal lifting beam. Before we start, just a reminder that you can see a lot more about models on the Cranes etc. website, and the link to it is in the video description below. Also, if you want to know where you can buy scale models, then you can click on links on the website, including those in the shopping mall. And listed here are dealers that sell models in countries across the world. For the assembly, we need to put together the 4 boom sections, and it's easy enough. To insert the boom section, you need to press in on the locking button, and then rapidly repeat that for all of the sections. Once you've got the full assembly, you can begin to close it up, and to do that you need to keep pushing the locking button in and sliding the section. And you do that starting with what is the topmost section first. And here we have the complete boom extension. So let's get on and fit it to the crane, and to do that we need to take out the end section. You achieve that by fully extending the boom first, and then by pressing the button you can pull out the last section. Then we do what we've done before, and we insert the boom sections from the extension set into the end of the boom on the crane. Now we end up with a full 7-section boom, and we can close it up to achieve a transport mode. Looking at the boom head in detail, and it is different, and the most interesting part is that there are connection points available for fitting a fly jib. Looking closely, not only are the connection points there, but there are usable holes for securing pins. There are 2 high-quality hook blocks included in the set. They are metal parts and they have usable tying off points at the top. and they are great quality for 1:87 scale. The smaller block has a movable hook, and the hook on the bigger block can also be moved and it can also be rotated. So again, given that these are in 1:87 scale, they are really good. And they add a lot more flexibility to the base model. The boom sections in the set have a realistic profile, and they have full two-tone decoration, including Mammoet on the top section. The Mammoet lifting beam is a very nice touch, as it provides some nice weight to keep the hoist ropes taut. Here's the extended model in transport mode, running up that road with no problems. With all the added boom sections fully telescoped, and with the super lift fitted, the model gets to look very impressive. How big is it? Well, let's do a dim check. And it's about 35 inches or 88 centimetres, which is a little short compared to the 84 metre real boom. But what this longer boom version of the model does achieve is a much more realistic looking crane for the erection of 1:87 tower crane models. Of course, you could also use the model to build a giant tower crane. This is a very useful extension set by Kranlab. It fully enhances the original model and makes it much more flexible. And the quality of this set is every bit as good as the original model. So if you do have the original crane model, this upgrade set is excellent.